Dudes, what is going on? Tasty Mond. Terrible sleep last night, but just woke up to Wave 4 being announced. No watched the trailer yet, just seen that it was announced. I really didn't think that they would do like the story DLC like a month later. A lot of people actually thought they were going to release it. I guess it just totally confirms that this game has been like completely done for ages, so they're just trying to like get it all out. It's really early to get out all the story DLC. I thought it would maybe be a wee bit longer this one, and I actually was just saying last night because I was playing my third run. I was like, well, after this, we'll take a break until the DLC comes out. Take a wee break, and you know how it is. Looks like we'll not be breaking for long. We'll probably be like jumping straight onto the DLC as soon as I'm like done with my third playthrough. So no break at all. Straight back on it. Oh boy. Let's see what's going on. I've not seen any of it yet, so.
It looks to be a monument of some kind.
I'm guessing it's actually like the story. Yeah, it's like the story thing now, no just like classes or like a couple of paralogs.
This is the resting place of the divine dragon. Your grave.
Yeah, that was the bit at the end of the last game, wasn't it? I mean, at the end of the... They teased it last time.
It is such a joy to see you reborn.
And they teased these guys too. I'm not entirely sure who they are. Like other dragons, maybe? Just like a Lear? I mean, that's what I would guess, but I've not really looked into much of the story DLC yet or done any sort of speculation because I actually thought it was quite a while away, you know? Let's see what's going on. What are they? A girl and a dude? Hard to say. Defo one's a girl.
Reborn?
There are 7 bracelets in total.
Where are the other 4?
Oh, there's the dogs from Crom's Paralog. I was wondering when we would see them. Looks like they're putting them in this DLC then.
Each of the 4 nations of...
And they have like special weapons. Are these the weapons that get found in the well? Because I've not used any of the well DLC or anything. I think I recognize them as because I've seen some people play with them, you know?
Elios possesses one.
If they must suffer in order for our people to live, so be it.
Must I do everything for you, my pathetic excuse for a brother?
I will never.
Wonder what that means then. Why is Alcris sounding like that? I've got no clue, mate.
Hand over Solm's bracelet.
Consider the invasion approved.
They sound like their personalities are just completely different here because that's not like what Alcris is like, but is it some sort of like flipped world or some shit? I think I heard a couple of people on the forum say, oh, it could like be like a parallel world or something that's coming with a DLC, and at least it seems like it could be so, but where was that even clued? Nil. Those are the 2 new guys. Defeat Alfred and Celine.
May need to cross...
What's this map all about? This looks cool. And we're playing as normal Merrin with Celica.
Assemble your own friends and allies.
Alfred with a wolf bale. Oh, he's actually got the DLC emblems in this story. Okay, I guess that makes sense too. So they're carrying the DLC emblems? But Alir's still got Marth.
You must be so tired after that long trek.
What is this bullshit? She sounds normal.
Stop! Please! Don't hurt me!
Right, I've got absolutely no clue what is going on here. He doesn't even sound like that in the main game, so it must be some sort of flipped world or something. And why would they be good anyway?
I was never snot.
Blue Marnie! Excitement intensifies. I said during the whole game that I wonder if we were going to play as this. Like during my blind run, I was like, I wonder if we were going to play as these characters at some point because it feels like such a shame. Is that what's going on then?
Nose.
It is an
Oh, I can't be bored with you, Marv, honestly. Why are you here?
invasion.
That looks cool. Playing as Zephyr, yeah. Oh wait, she's called Celestia here. What the fuck? I don't understand, bruh.
We are a small band of knights established after the war to protect Lady Nell and...
Wait, he's called Gregory? What is going on? I have no idea.
Lord Nell. As the name implies, the 4
Madeline? Sick. Sick, mate. I really like Marnie. So yeah, it kind of felt like such wasted shit when they weren't letting you play as these characters a wee bit. I like Marnie the most, actually. I just like how our design as a general really stands out, you know what I mean? Standard Marv though.
Soldiers to
And he's got Tiki.
battle. Capture Lady Nell alive.
Wow, he sounds weird. Why did they make him sound like that?
Capture Lady Nell alive.
Huh? I don't even understand it, dude.
Show the rest no mercy.
I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me? We have no choice but to square off cutie versus cutie.
Cretin for 18.
You see, will be your own handsome base.
So it does sound like the guys that we like, Fogado and all that, and Saline, they sound like they're a bit evil this time, and like the other people, the roles are switched, so like the Four Hounds aren't evil. I just wonder why that is though. It must be some sort of like parallel world, eh? So it does.
Continue this farce, pretending to be the divine one.
Nell, what are you doing?
Nearly all fell dragon children
Oh wow, they can turn into a dragon in this.
lose their twin siblings as they mature.
Out of my way, please!
You'll never take what's mine.
I, as you know, am a failure.
Oh, these are like the failed kids. Wonder how they're alive then, because he said they disposed of them and stuff.
Fate has brought us here.
New scenario, fell xenologue, new characters, locations, and maps, added class types. What does that mean? It's not like a new route or anything. Well, I guess it is technically like a new route. We're talking about this the other night. I was like, you know, the replayability of this game feels like it's a little bit worse off here and there just because there's no more routes. And at the end of the day, even though extra routes can hurt story in that, you're not really going to hurt this game's story any, you know. So like, if the game had like 2 or 3 routes, no like 3, like 2 routes, we're talking about, like, imagine if you started the game playing as someone like Vale and you've had like the end game characters recruited right away and then you got like the beginning characters later. We're just talking about it, like theorizing. And it was like, yeah, that would be cool if there was like a second way to play the game. It would add a lot more replayability, you know? So like, I wonder if this is just like the Abyss though, where you select it from the main menu. I really don't know. I would assume it would be like its own separate thing. I wonder if it's like, just imagine if it was like as long as the other game. It can't be that long though. I really wonder how long it is. Added class types. I'm assuming they would be like the Mage Cannoneer and stuff that we've seen in the actual Powerlog maps. You know, the Divine Powerlog ones. 5th of April as well, dude. I really need to blast out this third playthrough and then we'll get on this.
I don't understand. We gave you what you wanted.
That is Diamond, isn't it? That is Diamond's voice there. Dude, I think it looks, well, I mean, I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen. I honestly cannot believe more than anything that they're actually releasing all this DLC already. So, like, after this DLC, the game is completely done. They're not bothered about any pacing with their DLC. They just want to get it out. You know, and it makes me really wonder when the next Fire Emblem is coming. Like, is the 4th one a lot like the FE4 remake a lot sooner than what we think? Probably, because it just seems so weird to shove it all out so quick. You're really like, some people might like be like, "Whoa, it's too much at once." But I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. I do hope the story is going to be good enough to replay, because if I had to be brutally honest with everyone, Cindered Shadows, I didn't really think it was all that. In Three Houses, I played it like twice. Wait, that's a lie. I played it once, and I beat the final boss like twice. Just didn't really enjoy Cindered Shadows story expansion all that much. It was enjoyable like the first time I played it. A couple of the maps were a bit bad, but like, I'm intrigued whether this one is going to feel like, what I want with this one is to be like, oh, maybe I don't feel like playing a main story. Maybe I feel like playing the side story today, and have it be equally as fun as the main story and feel like a completely different thing. you know, no just feel like, oh, it's just an add-on to the main game. It would be nice if it kind of felt like a wee separate route where, oh, we're doing a playthrough of that instead of like the main game one day, and it would feel like it could stand on its own legs. Do you know what I mean? That's what I really want, because that's not what I felt like what happened with Cindered Shadows. It didn't really feel like it had that level of polish on it. It was okay, don't get me wrong, but I really want this DLC to feel like I can replay it and have a lot of fun, and it not just be overshadowed by the main campaign like how Cindered Shadows one is. Do you know what I'm trying to say with that? Yeah, so it's out in 2 weeks. Cool. I'm mostly excited with the possibility of playing as like Marnie more than anything, dude. I'm serious. The generals were fun, and I think Marnie could be fun. Hopefully she just doesn't die to like somebody sneezing some Elwind on her or some shit. But 2 weeks it's out. I'll get this next playthrough done before those 2 weeks are over, I think, and it's back on the grind. And I really wonder if it's going to have like, well, I'll have Maddening, right? But I wonder if it'll be harder than like the default game's Maddening. It doesn't seem like we're getting a Maddening Plus then, because I'm sure they would have actually showed it here or advertised it. So no Maddening Plus then? Seems like that's confirmed, just normal Maddening. But yeah, if there is a Maddening available for this DLC expansion, day one, we'll definitely be playing it. Let me know what you thought about the trailer though, dudes. Is there any new information that's came out? Because honestly, I've only seen this. So let me know if you know any new stuff that's happening, or if it is actually a parallel world, because I've not seen any little details. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Take it easy.